Always got to press the go live button twice. I was talking to myself. Hello, Damien. He's sitting in the car eating a McMuffin. Oh, egg McMuffin. He's done the Chazzers. Nice one. Of course, yeah, they're back open today, aren't they? I suppose I should get down, really. Everybody's going around the charity shops. I mean, I'm not in any particular rush, to be honest. Is it all kind of like 2 in, 2 out and all that nonsense? Hello, Pete. How you doing? How are you? Good to see you. I've been wandering around looking for a tape measure, which I put down somewhere and have been unable to find. So, yeah, as organised as ever. Let me just sort a few things out. How is everyone this morning? It looks like it's only us three in here at the moment, but that's all right. Oh, someone's bought something on eBay. Oh my God. That's a Casio calculator for not very much money. Oh, nice one, Damien. Good stuff. Hello, Buying Space. How you doing? Should we get straight on? So I was looking around. Yeah, I was looking around for a tape measure because I want to draft up a couple of items of clothes. Got a Lacoste top, so I didn't find the tape measure, so I'll just draft it up without the measurements, and yeah, we'll just get going. And I've been going through, I'll show you them in a bit. I've been going through like tons and tons of resistors this morning. Is the sound all right? I have a habit of cocking up the sound, so let me know. What else has happened this morning? Our car the other day, the clutch slave rod like disintegrated, and they replaced that last week, but they haven't bled the system properly. It's a good job Liz's dad was a mechanic before he retired. Anyway, we kept having to pump the clutch to stick it into gear, and they shouldn't have let us take it back. So that's gone back this morning, and I've got to fix that. And it was snowing this morning. Crazy snow. Absolutely nuts. Jack Dobbins. I'm in, but trying to finish postage. Will you do that so you can get out buying? Everyone's in a rush to sort of go out and buy stuff. Perhaps I'm missing something here. Okay. Well, I'll be going down later because I've got some postage to send. I feel like doing a video. Do a video, Damien. It's been a long time. I was looking the other day. It's been about over a month since you've done something, isn't it? Something like that. Hello, Mel. Hello, Tommy. Tommy's been having trouble falling asleep. Well, Tommy, just shut your eyes, clear your mind. Think of yourself lying on a beach, on Bondi Beach, maybe. I spent a good few months when I went to Oz. I arrived in Sydney in King's Cross, which is about as dodgy as King's Cross in London. And I turned up just under the Coke sign, like about 1 a.m. Didn't have a clue where I was. And anyway, I got a job in one of the suburbs of Sydney for about a month, writing databases. It's interesting stuff I did back then. And then I thought, why am I doing this? This is exactly what I did in London. This is kind of back in 1995. And then proceeded to sort of give up that job and spend 3 months just going to the beach. You know, befriending the Icy Slicey man. Icy Slicey, very, very nicey, which is goes around selling iced watermelon for like exorbitant money. So there you go. That's the story of my life. Richard, aka Mike, is in. Hello, nice life. I've just listed us Ayrton Senna double question sport cards. I've got 2 of them actually because I had 2 boxes of those. So we'll see how those do. Richard, let me know if there's any other ones you sell. I know there's a few American footballers in there I was wondering about, and a few other F1 stars. We shall see. Shazad's in. I just saw his name pop up. Hopefully Tommy's drifted off into the land of Nod. Shazad and Chaz Flip stuff. All the Zs. Yeah, good to see everyone. So yeah, I'm just going to start off. I'll start off drafting up that Lacoste top really. So this was part of the vintage clothing bundle that I got, and I got a load of trackies, got a load of cycle jackets, and some of those have been going out. But polo tops was something else I went for, and I thought this would look quite nice, quite a nice Lacoste. So I'm imagining it's between 15 and 20 quid. We'll see. Oh, I've got some more feedback. I've never really concerned with eBay feedback. Splendid all-round, superb packaging indeed. Very quick dispatch. Great seller. Well, that's all right. That was a £55 sale on a little model. I'll give you a quick recap of my sales. So my sales kind of February going into March were appalling, but I'd take my foot off the pedal. And since I've been a bit more consistent and looking at my listings, you know, I keep looking at this screen and you're there. So because I'm here, I'm looking at myself. Since I started putting in the effort to maximize my store's potential, and if you have the unfortunate pleasure of watching a few of my videos, you'll know what that means. It means, like, okay, it's what it means. How many in here? 21. It's a secret club. I get 1,500 listings, yeah? Never use the 1,500 listings for new, or maybe not so new that it has become new, sell similar, you know what I'm saying? Use the 1,500. Do it, guys and gals. I can't really say that anymore, can I? Ladies and gentlemen, do try and do that. So look, if you've got 1,500 listings in a month, okay, 30 days in the month, that's 50 a day. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get 50 new items. I think that's like practically impossible to do. But if you get 10 items, list those 10 items, and then think, oh, hang on, I've still got 40 that I could do here. Let's have a look at 40 of my current items and jiggle them around. All restrictions are gone now. Everyone's free. Yeah, feedback's got 100. Feedback has got 100 characters you can do. I mean, pointless. Right, let's get on and list something. How do I do this? I've forgotten how to list. Yeah, why anyone would want to do that? Yeah, Mel, 50 a day. But, you know, I would say even if, you know, I mean, I'm assuming you're meaning 50 new because of your stacks and, you know, absolutely masses of books. But even if you do 30, looking at like 20, I'm assuming you've got a middle-sized store. You might have a large store, I don't know. But, you know, if you average out how many you're allowed free listings, I'm allowed 1,500, so that's 50 a day. I'm consistently, if I list 20, I will go, okay, I've got 30 left. I sort everything by date listed because things are being looked at regularly. I've not got something that was listed like back in October 2020. Now I'm doing this cycle, things are getting looked at. And I'll tell you something, it definitely increases your impressions. Now that's the first hurdle really of getting a sale, because you want an impression. If you're getting impressions but you're not getting page views, you probably want to look at your page views and sales. Really, you probably want to look at your price. So there you go. Shazad's in and out like a a proverbial. He needs to supervise the minions. He's got 17 pallets of probably Viagra or something. Cool. Right. Let's just get on the list this. So let's have a quick little look at how much a Lacoste polo shirt goes for. Normally with clothes, I can't normally find the exact thing, so research is a bit kind of like. So I'll just go sold. I'll go buy it now. I'll sort the thing by the list view rather than this horrendous grid view. Stick it on used. £17.99. There we go, between 15 and 20. £26. Vintage Lacoste de Vlanland. Don't know what that's about. So I don't want to undersell it. So anything from 5 to 20 really. Lacoste polo shirt, £26.99. This de Vanlay seems to go quite well, whatever that is. Don't think mine is a de Vanlay. No. It's just a long sleeve striped polo shirt. What's that? Richard. Are you taking Brother Toss? Well, I hope he's okay, Richard. All the best. Manny Moo, how are you? Mark Tyler with his craziness. I love Mark. Mark and Shazad, they just come in here and blow everyone away. De Vanlay is a keyword. This is Knowledge Bomb by Tommy Bernard. It's on the care tag. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tommy. I'll tell you what, I think the care tag's been, or the bottom tag's been taken out of this one. Oh, no, it's here. It's here. 100% Balvoon cotton. It only says De Vanlay on it. Oh, he's come up trumps. Look at that. He's been in here hardly any time at all. We have a very tiny... You can't even see it. Look, why am I doing this? Come into the light. Look, there. Like, if you squash your eyes up, it does say De Vanlay. So there you go. Just have to trust me on that one. So we have a De Vanlay. I'm still looking over there. I'm still looking at me. We have a De Vanlay. Well, this might change things. De Vanlay. De Vanlay. It's a long sleeve, striped. Thanks, Tommy. I love those little bits of knowledge that you just garner. Okay, they all seem to be short sleeve. I should start spending this week getting up early and getting, because if I almost did it again. If I next Sunday, wake up at 4:45 or whatever it is, I am going to be absolutely screwed. Okay, I think. Ooh, that's a nice one. Someone tried to get. I might go 25 on this. Someone tried to get 36, but it was from Lithuania. I think 25. There's not a lot of long sleeves in there. 25. And call it a rugby shirt. So on like this. Yeah. Oh, Richard. Oh, yeah. That is, as Mel says, that is horrible. Yeah, all the best, mate. He's good that he's a fighter and just sort of everyone send your positivity over to Richard and his brother. And yeah. I bet he's glad he's got obviously your support. And yeah, well, I'll just send the vibes. That's all I can do. But all the best, mate. Right, men's Lacoste, right. So I don't normally put men first, so we'll move that over. Lacoste rugby shirt, red, okay, blue stripe. I kind of do have an order, polo neck, cotton, and then a load of stuff at the end. Well, how do I normally do this? I normally put my brand first. I'm going to take out rugby. Lacoste polo shirt, blue, and then I would normally put like the pattern and colour. So blue stripe, long sleeve, Divanlay. That's a bit of a keyword, isn't it? By the sounds of things. So let's put that second. Lacoste Divanlay polo shirt, blue stripe, long sleeve, long. Oh, I've got long sleeves twice. I don't need men's in there really. Lacoste Divanlay. So tell me if you have a formula for. I'm looking over here again. Tell me if you have a formula for. Perhaps I should just put my camera there. That'd be better, wouldn't it? I can't be bothered to do that. But for like clothes, Lacoste Vanlay polo shirt, blue stripe, long sleeve, cotton, size medium, I think. Custom label week 15 we're in. 2021. 04 15. Oh, 12 week 15. That's my little coding for my SKU. I put the date in reverse order and then put the week we're in, so that's all right. Men's clothing. I can't believe Mel's vids. I mean, every time I look at, like I saw the thumbnail the other day, she had these 3 massive piles of like blocks. It was amazing, absolutely incredible. And something I did watch, thinking of Australia, was Rod's video. I'd heard that he'd done one of these restoration videos, which I'm occasionally prone to just sort of sitting there and watching, like someone, I don't know, either picking up an iPod that has apparently been on a beach and has got like all types of ecosystems living off of it and has rusted to absolutely nothing. And amazingly, they can turn it back into, it's all done backwards, of course. And people wood turning great big tree trunks or bowling balls. I seem to have a horrible knack of watching those. Anyway, Rod, he's doing those. And he did one. So I think this channel's only been going, it's double R restoration. So I'm thinking if ever I do feel the need to watch like an old metal pot being restored from a rusty mess to something, quite good, rather than just go to a random, I'll go to Rod. Anyway, I mean, I think he's not done this channel that long. And that video, the pot video, got 35,000 views. So I'm thinking, well, I might just check in the reselling channel and, I don't know, restore something. Why wouldn't you? But no, he's obviously got the skills. Got the skills to pay the bills. Skilty, how you doing? Enrique Thomas, Dave, good to see you. Good to see everyone. Paul Calvert, it's not in this room. That's or it shouldn't be in this room. It's an illusion. So what I've got in this room is there's some repairy stuff. This is repairy stuff. So the stock is somewhere else. So it's not all in here. That's a good question, though. How does it keep it all in the box? Not all in the box. I've got about, 26 shelving units, roughly. Maybe 30, actually. What am I doing? I'm going into OneDrive. That's what I'm doing. There they are. They're the photos. I've done some photos for this little one already. And it looks like I've uploaded them twice to OneDrive. Like a complete idiot. Okay. Oh, Mel's moving. Oh, of course. I saw that was it about a month ago that you'd had a bit of a nightmare, hadn't you? Pete, isn't Rod now YouTube royalty with, I don't think it's 350,000 views. I thought it was 35,000. If it's 350,000, yeah, he is totally YouTube royalty. Although he's always been a bit YouTube royalty. Right, required. Lacoste, department men, colour blue, type button up. Well, it's not button up really, it's a bit of a polo. Fit, regular. I always put regular. Long sleeve canvas. So is it going to give me a chance to put this little keyword in? Not a vintage. Collar style. Point. Button down. I'm going to leave that blank. No idea. It's just a collar. So the phone's just gone, and I'm wondering whether it's the carriage now. So on that. Divan lay. I was hoping I could put that somewhere in the item specifics, but we won't worry about it if I can't. Okay. And small parcel. List. Let's get it listed. How the sales? Well, yeah, like I say, they were, about, as you know, February and beginning of March was terrible, really, for me. But I know why it was terrible. And then since, hang on a second. That's why there was someone outside. Then they've recovered, and lately they've been kind of middling. Good. Right, that's that one. Now, what I've been doing this morning, I will quickly show you. You probably can't hear me because I'm over here now. I picked up a haul a couple of Sundays ago, and there were 2 boxes of electrical bits. And I was wondering whether Dave Repairs was going to be in here or Neil. But I've just got tons and tons of resistors, like silly amounts. And they're, can't see anything, can you? They do have a label in each one, if it will let you read it, which it won't. Let me see if, does that help? What a pain. Oh, there we go. So it's got like, you read it for a second there, and then it takes it away. So it gives all of the ratings, and I thought, oh, that's good. I could sort of just put it on and leave it and sell them all individually, or in, tens, hundreds. But then I started going through it, and honestly, there's must be thousands of these things. So I've decided what I'm going to do is sell the whole lot, and hopefully they are kind of like labelled up correctly. But I'll put I reckon it will probably be about 2,000-3,000 resistors at least. Could be like 5,000. And I've just seen Russell's comment. I'll reply to that in a minute. Oh gosh, can murder an apple Danish. Looking at, I was speaking to Dave about this, and I was thinking, well, I was hoping he might take them all off me, but of course he's far too sensible to do that. But he was saying, oh, they only sell for pence, and he sent me something, and he's right. They, for each one, they probably sell for about like 10 pence each, maybe less than that, whatever. So I'm selling the whole lot. I'm just going to count how many I've got, and I've started doing this. It's taken a while, but they do them in strips of 100, which is quite good. And I'm going to add them all up and sell them for like a total of a penny each. What a penny each. So if I have got like 5,000 of them, it would be 50 quid. Now, there's a potential for, I guess, someone to make a lot of money on them, or have a great store of resistors, you know, if they want them. But realistically, if I'm selling them individually, I think it's going to take a long time. So hopefully they'll be able to shift like that. I mean, I think that's the way to do it, really. If you've got something, it was like those wrestling belts I had. They just didn't go, and maybe I should have recognised sooner that I could just flip them quickly. If I can sell them for 50 quid, that's pretty good for my money back. I'd have made good money on it, you know. I don't know if I can sell them by weight, Pete, because the bags they're in are probably heavier than the actual things. So there we go. I did think it was Liz at the door, but maybe I thought she might be saying, "Oh, it's the garage saying something or other." But if she'd had a Danish pastry, oh, you got me hungry now. Now the other thing I've got in this bag of goodies, it's loads and loads of these, which are Mullard valves. And I think this guy was a TV repairman looking at the stuff in here. Now I'm assuming these are all blown, because some of them, you know, some of them are white at the top, which I guess is a blown one. I was looking at, I can't tell whether they're used or whatever. So I'm going to sell all of these as used. And again, I mean, look, this is what I've got. A Mullard box, winning lottery ticket in there, and just a load of valves. And I think I'm selling them as not for any use, obviously, because if they're all blown, they're useless. But some art or crafter might want them. You never know. So how many have I got? Let's get these on. Might as well. PC97. Yeah, I'm guessing that they're out of televisions. Well, I'm trying to remember where you are in Oz. I am terrible for remembering people's names and where the people are, but I'm going to hazard a guess that you're down near Melbourne. I mean, it's such a big place. What are the odds of me being right? I think I'm totally wrong. See, that one's broken. I might leave that one out. I loved Melbourne. Where was I in Melbourne? Let me bring up the map. It was... yeah, it had a K in it. I can't remember the name of the place. It was on the coast. It's where all the backpackers will go. No, I can't remember it at all. Mel probably doesn't live in Melbourne anyway. Oh, you are near Melbourne. Oh, 9-hour drive. You're in ACT Canberra. Not Canberra, the capital. That's miles away from Melbourne. ACT Canberra. Oh, yeah, well, it is the capital. Yeah, I went to the capital. Really weird Parliament building there. You can actually sort of stand on the grass bit, and there's a kind of window. You can look in. You're kind of like on the roof of it. Very weird. And huge roads, Mel. Huge. But no cars. No one there. It's like, you know, a city that has been built. It's completely opposite of London, which is like tiny roads and everyone there. So, yeah, weird place, Canberra. I mean, lovely everywhere. It's over there. It's lovely. Right, how many of these I got? Oh, I've got a PCL 84, as well as all these PC 97. PC 97, there you go. It's got my initials on it. It's a sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 and a big one. 36 and a big one. 40 quid. Pound each. And the postage. 35.99 plus 3.79 postage. Let's go for that. Eesh. Yeah, it's built underground. I'm trying to think when I went there. I think I went from Sydney as I was... Where's Sydney? Oh, yeah, we went from Sydney to Melbourne and we would have popped into Canberra on the way. I went all over Oz back in the day. Did a kind of like figure of 8. Right, let's do... let's get this listed. If I don't get this listed now, it will just be hanging around like anything. Okay, here we go. Right, job lot. Mallard, used, PC. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea who would want these. Valves. What else are these called? These are called something else. Can't remember. Arts, crafts, general junk. Could I put steampunk in my... Is that a steampunky type thing? I'm kind of thinking it is. I never really know what steampunk is. Yes, Planned City. You're quite right. Yeah, a bit like Milton Keynes. Or Crawley. Crawley's weird. You take... I dropped someone off in Crawley once. And I came out of their road. And I always get this wrong. Like the first turn you take. And I did a left and I should have gone right. You know, I should know that it's just a reverse. But I mucked it up. And every single road looked the same. It was like in the labyrinth. It was horrendous. I'm going to stick steampunk in there. What the hell? I've seen Shelley's turned up. How you doing, Shelley? Good morning. TV prop. Well, I don't know really. Let's just try arts and crafts steampunk. And I've stuck it in the search bar while I've done that. So let's do crate listing. How you doing, Shell? I've been kind of like clicking on your videos, but then putting them, muting them and putting them a few windows back so I don't actually visually see them. But I hope you're doing all right. I was very grateful when I clicked on one the other day. You said if you're queasy, don't watch. And okay, we'll just mute that and send it to the back of the room. So I've got crafts. I don't want to put it in crafts. Household job lots crafts. Go for that, really. Yeah, Shell, if you were selling a load of old TV valves that were broken, would you stick it in crafts? Let me know. Oh, Mark, look at Mark go. Mark, you absolutely blow my mind with all the stuff you say. Why on earth do you watch my channel? I'm selling like crappy broken valves. Thanks, Shell. It's same with Shazad, really. I can't think why isn't he watching the YouTuber that's does millions of pounds turnover on pharmacy goods rather than the car boot, you know, Odds and sods, man. Why do people watch me? Shell, why do people watch me? You know, I'm going to love this answer that's coming. I think I've been them. Okay. Well, thanks for that. But can you also let me know why people watch my channel? I'm at a loss, to be honest. Other $35.99 and postage. Shell will chuck them. I'll put them on eBay for $35.99. Save as draft. There's nothing else right now. Yeah, I'm sneaky like that. I wouldn't get away with it if I was doing it Sunday at whatever time Nick goes on, 8 o'clock. Wouldn't happen, would it? We used to have a bit of a clash, but I did used to go in your stream and say, I'm going live. Let's start, you know, getting a move on. I've got a jacket here which has been hanging around for yonks, which would be good to get on. Again, I need to measure it up. I think it's a bit of a kid's jacket. It's actually stuck in a washing machine the other day. So it's, oh great, the label's coming off. Well, that's a bit of a pain, but I might actually take that. What is it? It's a Trespass jacket. Trespass kids jacket. Not expecting a lot, really. Age 13, 14. Let's have a look. This kid stuff. I hate it when I pick up clothes and I get it home and I realise it's kid stuff. Oh, I wasn't digging for a compliment at all. No, I was digging for a bit of reality, a bit of Shell reality. I wouldn't have asked you for a compliment, Shell. Come on, I'm not that stupid. I think we're looking at about a tenner here, which will be fine. I just want to get rid of it. I probably would have paid £1 for it or something ridiculous. It's really crap as well. It's like grey. It's just like horrendous, boring colour. It's not even funky. There's a load of new jackets there. I might even donate it. Let's have a quick look at this. Lightweight. I have got to tidy up. I keep saying it, and I keep doing a bit. I want to get to the point where I'm absolutely, like, ridiculously tidy. Oh, I'll go for a tenner. Oh, look, Skilty's said why he watches. Neil, do you want to buy any resistors? I've got about 5,000. Only 1p each. But you can only buy them in bulk, unfortunately. No single sales. Skilty can come back. You knew. Shell knew. She's saying, I knew when her life finished because my views would go up. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't mind that. You love the stuff I buy. Yeah, well, I hopefully will be buying more soon. I'm just likeable. Isn't that good? Oh, isn't that nice? No bull. Yes. Yes. My head is swelling to the size of a planet. Good condition with a little wear. $9.99. I won't put offers on it, and then yeah, hopefully can get rid of that. Yeah, Neil, I've got like tons and tons of this sort of thing, which I am counting this morning, and selling in bulk. Damien's added up his haul. I like these chats because I get to connect with people in other countries. Yeah, no, that's true. I'm just the sort of the means to talk to other people, really. Perhaps I should just like stream and just go away and leave everyone to chat. That'd be, but I know what you mean. Yeah, a lot of the time the chat is, you know, if I'm in Nick's or in Z's, really, it's just talking to other people in the chat. The person on the stream is pretty much irrelevant. But there you go. But occasionally it's nice to wind people up. Right, Tommy Hilfiger. Again, I'm thinking in my head maybe sort of 20 quid to start with. Yeah, we had masses of snow this morning. Crazy. Well, I wasn't going to go to the charity shops. Really, I've given up on charity shops because you know, Surrey charity shops are hideously expensive. But I might pop in because I've got to take some stuff to the post office and see what they've got. I don't imagine they're just. At the end of the last lockdown, I went in, and they didn't have masses of stock there, and it was 2 in, 2 out, and all this sort of thing. Yeah. Village Restoration is not going to charity shops or boot sales. I think just playing it a bit cool might be a good idea. I mean, the thought that I'm going to go to a charity shop today and I'm going to get loads and loads of good stuff. It could happen, but it's the consistently going and sourcing that is the key. So, but yeah. See, Simon has said what I think is going to happen. I'm going to go to the charity shops and it will be rubbish. Skilty is waiting on a truck with 20 pallets of media. Oh my God. That will keep you busy. You like to know what other people are selling. Yeah, it's the stuff, isn't it, that's interesting. And it's not necessarily go, oh, well, he's selling a Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. It kind of like, you don't sit there with a pad and write a list and go, oh, yeah, this is what I need to source. But it kind of like, just like a sponge, take the information in. Addleston. That's not far from me. That's the other side of Croydon, I think. Yeah, I've done videos on charity shops before. The fact that they're absolutely piled up with stuff, but they will still they put their prices up, to be honest. So I'm being a bit relaxed about it. You know, also the car boots. I think people are like, oh yeah, car boots is going to be fab, and it'd be. Yeah, I think the expectation is like been raised that there's going to be loads of stuff, and I mean, there's going to be so many blooming haul videos. I'll probably do one myself, but you know, I'm kind of like half expecting to go there and not find a lot and do a video and go, oh, it's rubbish. But there we go. That's my half glass half empty sort of thing. We shall see. A few people I know are selling at the first few car boots because 25. I think 25 for this one maybe. Because they know a lot of buyers or a lot of resellers are kind of gagging for some new stock. Talking of car boots, Derek Tap Peddler Payne did his second car boot video of the weekend yesterday. I was sitting there watching that. great electronic stuff and some other bits and bobs. So do check that out if you haven't seen it. He's got not one video this weekend, but two. Right, that's that one. I'll try for 25 on that. Who knows? Next up, and I've already sold this once, but unfortunately it has an internal battery in it. And the thing with this Roberts radio, and it's got the instructions, it looks like brand spanking new, apart from the fact that it is yellowed. There was a label there, so you can see that that's yellowed. Anyway, the thing with this is you turn it on, plug it in, and it automatically knows what the time is, and it sets it automatically. But when I sold it, so I kind of like got it, tested it, and it appeared to me that it was working. But the little disc battery inside it had worn out, and it came back as a return. So it's been kicking around. I think I had about like 3 or 4 of these. So this is the last one. Not a huge amount, I don't think. Won't be over a tenner, but we'll sold on it. But I just want to get rid of it. I used to pick up these clock radio alarms all the time, but kind of less so now. They're not a great flip. Someone sold one for $40.99, but they took an offer on it. Hello, Lee. How you doing? On his late tea break. Damien's in the queue for the barbers. He's being sheared. Oh yeah, Shell had her hair cut, or the undercut. Yeah, everyone's going crazy. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Mike Harris. Derek sold a few. I bet you have, Derek. I bet you have. Go on then. How much do you sell them for? Because I'm looking at comps here. 15, £7.50, £8.95, £7.99, £9.99 free post, £14.99. I'm tempted to go for £12.99. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Get it sold. Don't people use phones for alarms? Yeah, they do. But perhaps it's the older generation who like this sort of thing. That could be it. How are my sales? My sales start of March were terrible, continuing from the terribleness I had in February. But the last couple of weeks and into last couple of weeks of March were really good, and then it's just sort of gone a little bit lower, but still sort of doing quite well. It's doing good. It's a good point at the moment, and I'm just kind of my 31-day graph is kind of like the first half of it is awful because that's kind of like March. But yeah, my impressions are up a lot, which is good. So it proves that my kind of thoughts on that were correct. 20 quid plus post. Yeah, well, I think I'll be very lucky to get 20 quid. You'd go 15. I'm going to go £12.99. To be honest, I just want it sold. It's get that out. I'm just sort of like clearing. A lot of the stuff is going cheap because I just want the room. It's kind of dregs. Now I was going to list an N64, but I didn't get it out of the carriage. Do I have a Game Boy cartridge case? I don't think so. No, I don't. Not a Game Boy one. Sorry about that. This weekend has been a little low on sales. What have my sales been over the weekend? I mean, for me, I like to kind of average around about 100 a day. I think for someone sort of doing eBay on their own, that is kind of like a good minimum to head for. If it's slightly less than that, I don't worry too much. So, you know, I had a couple of 150 days, I had a couple of 50 days, and, you know, so last 7 days has kind of been in between that, really. But at the start of the month, I was having like runs of days where I wasn't getting any sales, and then very, very low. But that was purely due to not doing any activity on eBay. It's so true. You have to be active on eBay in terms of new listings and looking at stuff you've already got on there. Yeah, Lee's videos are very, very informative, so do check those out. What have I missed? I haven't done any records. I've never. I did buy some records when I was first reselling, but I just didn't. They're down here actually, because I've got all my records down from the loft, which they should have been kept up there. But I've got some great Stevie Wonder records that I thought, oh, I'll buy that and sell it. Amazing gatefold stuff, and you know, stuff like that. Talking of amazing covers, I'll do this as the last one, which is Grand Mastermind. Now, I always tend to pick up a Mastermind, and the standard ones aren't worth that much money. But this, I mean, that's, imagine being that bloke there. Fantastic. Great big velvet bow tie. Blow tie. What am I thinking? Frilly shirt. Oh yes, it's the new look for the channel. Village restoration. I genuinely don't care about daily totals. No, I don't. You're quite right. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I always look at my main measure is a 12-month span, because it takes in all the highs and lows of the year. So, you know, you look at November and you look at February are going to be completely different. So, yeah, you haven't seen that one that big before. Oh, well, there you go. I won't open it because like 10 tons of plastic bits will fall out. So how much is a Grand Mastermind worth? I think it's worth about 15 quid. I would have picked it up for 50p. I found it, you know, hidden away. It hadn't been listed. So Grand, yeah, 15. Someone's trying to sell it for 15. So is everyone else going to the charity shops today? I think he looks like Andre Previn. If you can see, you know, or Tim Brooke Taylor. Got to look at Tim Brooke Taylor about him. But very weird. I mean, very weird. And the other Mastermind one, the sort of standard one, the guy looked like Richard Stilgo. But I don't get the Mastermind covers. You know, I just think it's a bit weird. It's like you got one bloke who seems to be like a Bond villain almost, and then, you know, a couple of ladies with him, and I don't know what they're trying to get across. Very weird. They don't look that pleased to be there. Who came up with the idea at whatever the Invicta Games that, oh yeah, this is a good idea for a kind of cover or a box cover? It's strange. It's not exactly like every other game you would have like children like with family, or you're playing Connect 4 or something. But Mastermind was just a little bit spooky. You see someone sold one for £5.80. I'm not selling it for £5.80. I've sold this before. Someone sold one for £15 plus postage. Yeah, I think I'll sell it for that. Lee is focusing on putting the blinkers on and homing in on the quality items. Lee, here's a scenario for you. Okay, well, if you go around half the boot fair and you don't see any quality items, are you going to sort of become a little bit flexible? Because I'd love to go around and go, oh, I'm only having £20 profit items, but different strokes for different folks. It always is, because obviously I'm full-time and Lee isn't. So yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, George does do that, but of course George, over the last few months, I think the lockdown has had an impact on him in terms of, so whereas I have picked up like crap like this, George would never have picked that up, and I'm going to sell that for maybe £15, maybe £12, and it cost me 50p. If I hadn't picked that up, I wouldn't make that money. So there we go. But yeah, I think I'd do exactly the same as Lee if I was part-time. Definitely. And I guess you get to learn quicker as well as to what is good, what isn't. Now, is that going to go standard? Is that going to go small parcel? Yes, it is. Oh no, it isn't. Look at that, it's 46 centimeters. Well, it'll go Hermes, but it'll be a cheap Hermes, so that's all right. I've postage policy, so I have to edit that. I'll change it to £3.79. So that's draft. All right, I think I'm done. I've no idea how many items I've done. I've got to go through all of those resistors and get that listing on. So that's going to be a job and a half. I've got probably got about 15 things I've got to take down to the post office, and I might pop in the charity shops and see what's happening there. Lee says, if I don't see quality items that make me £20 profit, it's a £20 thing, I will walk away. God, yeah, I do think about that, and I think, well, if I went to a boot fair and I come to the first stall and I go, oh no, that'll only make me 15, and I walk away, and I do that to the next sort of 6 or 7 stalls, oh, it'll only make me 15, and then I end up finding nothing. I'd get home and I'd think, I could have picked up those 7 items for £15 profit each, and it would have made me over £100. But yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a whole balance, and you see stuff like that balancing, items like that one just there and not getting them, and also with arbitrage, I look at people who do 20% ROI or even 30%, and I'm like, why would you bother doing that? And of course, I like minimum 100, and generally I like a lot more than that. I like buying for under a £5 and selling for over 30. So that ROI is huge. So yeah, if you're running low on stock, you lower your thresholds. Yeah, no, it makes sense. Lee has me thinking I'm reworking my shop, dropping items below £8. Yeah, it adds up. As long as you get it listed, you're quite right. The eBay fees do make lower price listings less viable. Yeah, you're quite right, which is why I'm bundling these 5 billion squillion resistors, and hopefully they will go. It would be a very different story if it was full time. Yeah, Yeah, it makes total sense, Lee, what you're doing. Because if you've got, imagine if you're working all day and you come home and you're surrounded by a load of crappy board games that you've bought for like 50p or whatever. It's all about how quickly you can flip it. You're quite right, Lee. Okay, I've gone over the hour. As if by magic, it's an hour and 10 seconds. So everybody have a fabulous Monday. If you're not, everyone's subscribed, isn't it? I'm desperate for subscribers. I'm like 30 subscribers off whatever the next number is. So get your relatives to subscribe. Like the video if you do like the video. Hopefully I'll do a video. I probably will, because I'll be going to a boot fair. So yeah, we'll hopefully see you this week soon if I can think of anything to say. But for now, take care. I hope you all have a great Monday, and I'll see you soon. See you later.